my construction tips. So today we are going to learn how to lay block, okay? Accurate way and very fast, okay? It's just mainly for beginners, okay? So I want you to pay attention very well. It's going to be very fast and very brief. So I want you to pay attention very well. So there are steps that are involved in laying your block work. What are those steps? Number one, you have to spread your mortar, okay? First, as you can see, I have done that. This is my mortar, okay? So after spreading the mortar, the next step, hope you are listening to me, is to just put two blocks at two edges. Okay, look at the block. You put this one, then you put this one at this edge. Hope you are seeing it. So this is the second stage. Then this block, what are you going to do with it? So I want you to pay attention. You plumb it very well. Okay, because this thing I'm holding is plumb, otherwise known as split level. Okay, so that is it. So you plumb it. So I'm going to be very fast and explaining it. Okay, at the two edges, good. They are in plumb. Then you come to this place and the plumb it. As you know, this place is lintel. Do you understand me? You shouldn't plumb your block exactly from the lintel. So if it's going to be possible, plumb it from the block. Okay. So look at the plumb. It's at the plumb level. So that is it. So you have to plumb it very well. Okay. So it will override any deficiency in the intersection. So you have to plumb it at the two edges, plumb it this way, plumb it the other way. Do you understand me? So that is it. So when you finish plumbing the block from the two edges, the next step, which is the third step, is to put your rope. Okay, this is the way I normally do my block work. So I want you to pay attention very well. Okay, I told you that it's going to be very brief and very sharp, and the block work is going to be accurate and it's going to be fast. I don't want to waste much of our time. So you put your rope. Okay. For experts, you can put one rope. Okay. So after you must have plumbed the two blocks, so you put your rope very fast. Okay. So that is it. This is a step-by-step guide on how to do your block work. Okay. And how to lay block. Do you understand me? Okay. So the width of this block is 5 inches. 5 inches. I said the first step is you have to spread your mortar. Okay. The thickness of this mortar should not be more than 2 inches. That is it. So after you have spread it, you plumb it, the two blocks, and after that you put your line. Okay. And after that, the third step, okay, is that you start putting your block. Do you understand me? So as you can see, I'm standing on the platform. You put it in line with the line you have already tied. When you are adjusting the block, you always make gap for choking, okay? For mortar, where the two blocks will bind together. This place. This place. So I want you to always give gap for it. The space is with approximately 1 inches to possibly to 2 inches, but it should be considerably 1 inch. Do you understand me? Okay, so that is it. So you have to put your block in line with the line you have already tied. Okay, it's very simple. Very, very simple. Okay, so that is it. See the way I'm adjusting it. So with this line, you can lay as many blocks as you want. Since you have plumbed the two blocks at the edges, the last thing is for you to do is to start putting it. Okay, after you have done it, what will you do next? The next thing, you have to chuck the block. So, but I'm still putting my block on this line. Okay, you shouldn't, when you are putting your block on the mortar, you shouldn't allow the block to pull the line. There will be a thin gap, thin, almost invisible between the block and the line. That is what we'll be looking at. Do you understand me? So if you make the block to pull the line, to pull it apart, then you have gotten it wrong. That is wrong. Okay. If you are not an expert, you can use two lines. But if you are an expert, one line is enough. So you adjust it. You adjust it very well. You shouldn't allow the line. You shouldn't allow the block to pull the line. That is it. So here I'm going to cut block and put here. So I told you that we're going to make it very snappy. Okay. So we're going to make it very snappy. So that is it. So I want you to pay attention very well. Okay. So this is step-by-step guide on how to lay your block. So I'm going to cut the block I'm going to put here, because here is more than, it's not up to one block. Do you understand me? Just like I said, the width of this block is 5 inches. The width of this block is 5 inches. The height is 9 inches. Okay. Then the length of block, this block is 18 inches. If you are a construction worker, these are the things you have to know. If you don't know the dimension of your block, it means that you are not qualified as a site man, as a site worker. So I want you to pay attention. It's very, very simple. Okay, this one I have copied. So I'm going to put it to that place that is still remaining. Block work is very good. Okay, so you can see the thing just match it. So you have to adjust it also. Good. So at this level, I have aligned my block horizontally. Please, if you find this video interesting, ensure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have many construction tips for you. Okay, so let's go on. You can share it to the like minds. I have many construction tips. Okay, this is just an integral part. So I said the first step is to spread your mortar. Okay, then the second step is to put 3 blocks and plumb it. It's very simple. Plumb it, that you use spirit level, plumb it, okay? This is spirit level. So after that, you put your line to and extend it to the other one with plumb as well. You should note, however, since you have plumbed the two extreme blocks, you don't need to plumb these other ones, okay? The only thing you need is to tie a line on the other one and extend it to the other one and start putting your block. I said, please, if you are not an expert, use 2 rope, okay? But some professionals do use 1 rope so that it will enhance their fastness. Do you understand me? It's just a simple guide, okay? So that is it. Then, at this level, the last stage, okay? If you are a bricklayer, it's very, very sweet. I told you that if you learn this skill, if you know how to do it, you earn a lot of money, okay? Maybe the way we used to do our own is not the same way we used to do yours. So I want you to pay attention. So at this level, you have to remove your line. So when you remove your line, because it's now at plumb level, do you understand me? So the next thing you have to do is start chalking it. It's very fast and accurate, isn't it? Please let me see your thoughts on comment section. Okay? So you start chalking it. Okay? So that is it. So what I'm doing is the chalking of the block. After this chalking, then you know that I have finished this course. I will start the next course by spreading my mortar. Okay? So that is it. It's first chalking. Okay? So this is trowel. This is chalking button. It's very sweet. So I'm chalking the block where the 2 blocks meet. Okay? This mortar will help and bond the block very well. It's going to bond it very well. The way you will not understand. Okay? You have to chop it very well and later possibly you will now dress it. This is just the first course, and before we reach to the second or third course, we believe that it's going to be very beautiful. Okay? So nothing much. Please, if you find this video interesting, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay? I love site work. I don't know whether you like site work. Let me see your likes, your thoughts on comment section. Are you a student, a technician, you want to know more of construction work? Please, I want you to always pay attention. Okay? Tell me wherever you are watching from. We can learn this thing together. Okay? So it's very, very interesting, very, very good. I said this is the final stage. After this stage, I will start spreading my mortar. You should note, however, this mortar is made up of cement and sand only. Okay? So that is it. So there are things you have to know to ensure accuracy and precision. Number 1, you have to know how to plumb very well using spirit level. If you don't know how to use spirit level, you are finished. Your work will not be nice. So you should know how to use script level very well. That is Plumb. Okay. So that is the most important one. You should note, however, that this is manual laying of block. There are some other ones that do use machine. But if you know this one, it's still not too bad. Okay. So this is how we normally do it in this our side, in this our region. And we can use this process and build story structures. Believe me, most of those story structures are standing up to that. Once the structural integrity of the house has been determined, it will last through the test of time. Okay, this one we are doing is just the block work. Okay, though you might, there's a way you might be doing it in your own side, but this is how we normally do it in our own side. Okay, it's very, very sweet. We love construction. I love construction. So, all right, at this level, at this very point, we'll call it a day. Thank you very much. Okay. So, this level, I will still dress it and I will continue spread my mortar until I reach the required course. Do you understand me? So, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, ensure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me see your likes, your thoughts on comment section. Okay. So, all right. Have a nice day. Thank you.